all friends. Your request to me. Please subscribe the channel, like, and comment. Take this, little brother, further. Please subscribe to the request channel, like, and comment, and let me know. Thank you, all friends. Start my quotes. Old age is no place for sissies. Bette Davis. Oh, don't let's ask for the moon. We've already got the stars. Sex is God's joke on human beings. I'd like to kiss, yeah, but I just washed my hair. I'd marry again if I found a man who had $15 million, would sign over half to me, and guarantee that he'd be dead within a year. A sure way to lose happiness, I found, is to want it at the expense of everything else. There are new words now that excuse everybody. Give me the good old days of heroes and villains, the people you can bravo or hiss. There was a truth to them that all the slick credulity of today cannot touch. Without wonder and inside acting is just a trade. With it, it becomes creation. To fulfill a dream, to be allowed to sweat over lonely labor, to be given a chance to create, is the meat and potatoes of life. The money is the gravy. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. I am doomed to an eternity of compulsive work. No set goal achieved satisfies. Success only breeds a new goal. The golden apple devoured has seeds. It is endless. To look back is to relax one's vigil. If you've never been hated by your child, you've never been a parent. Attempt the impossible in order to improve your work. That's me, an old kazoo with some sparklers. Wave after wave of love flooded the stage and washed over me. The beginning of the one great durable romance of my life. The best time I ever had with Joan Crawford was when I pushed her down the stairs. In whatever happened to Baby Jane, life is a jest, and all things show it. I thought so once, but now I know it. Men become much more attractive when they start looking older, but it doesn't do much for women, though we do have an advantage. Makeup. Everybody has a heart, except some people. My passions were all gathered together like fingers that made a fist. Drive is considered aggression. Today, I knew it then as purpose. I don't take the movies seriously, and anyone who does is in for a headache. Brought up to respect the conventions love had to end in marriage. I'm afraid it did. I do not regret one professional enemy I have made. Any actor who doesn't dare to make an enemy should get out of the business. Gay liberation? I ain't against it. It's just that there's nothing in it for me. This has always been a motto of mine. Attempt the impossible in order to improve your work. An affair now and then is good for a marriage. It adds spice, stops it from getting boring. I ought to know. I work to stay alive. I am just too much. I will not retire while I've still got match legs and my make.up box. Bette Davis. From The moment I was 6, I felt sexy. And let me tell you, it was hell. Sheer hell. Waiting to do something about it. With the newspaper strike on, I wouldn't consider dying. The only reason anyone goes to Broadway is because they can't get work in the movies. I've lost my faith in science. Acting should be bigger than life. Scripts should be bigger than life. It should all be bigger than life. I don't think of myself as a character actress. That's become a phrase, which means you've had it. Good actors I've worked with all started out making faces in a mirror. And you keep making faces all your life. Strong women only marry weak men. I was never very interested in boys, and there were plenty of them vying with one another to see how many famous women they would get into the "Hey, it is Madge" last wish to be buried sitting up in this business until you're known as a monster. You're not a star. I often think that a slightly exposed shoulder emerging from a long satin nightgown packs more sex than two naked bodies in bed. Hollywood always wanted me to be pretty, but I fought for realism. I was the Marlon Brando of my generation. People often become actresses because of something they dislike about themselves. They pretend they are someone else. I've always liked men better than women. Today, everyone is a star. They're all billed as starring, or also starring. In my day, we earned that recognition. I sent my flowers across the hall to Mrs. Nixon, but her husband remembered what a Democrat I am and sent them back. Basically, I believe the world is a jungle, and if it's not a bit of a jungle in the home, a child cannot possibly be fit to enter the outside world. In this rat race, everybody's guilty till proved innocent. I went back to work because someone had to pay for the groceries. We movie stars all end up by ourselves. Who knows? Maybe we want to. I never did pal around with actresses. Their talk usually bored me to tears. I will never be below the title. Locations are all duff, all miserable. I never left the soundstage for 18 years at Warner's. We never went outside the studio, not even for big scenes. I have often seen an actor laugh off the stage, but I don't remember ever having seen one weep. Psychoanalysis almost went 3 times, almost. Then I decided what was peculiar about me was probably what made me successful. I've seen some very talented actors go into analysis and really lose it. Bette Davis